One of Scott's favorite sayings is to bite off more than you can chew and then chew like hell. He is so dedicated to work and to the clients.
But I wake up thinking that today I get to meet different people, I get to hear about somebody else's unique situation.
But at the same time, Scott lives for his family as well, and so he sacrifices quite a bit to put in the time with them and to be with them.
Scott balances family and his business basically by being organized, consistent, and he makes time for everybody. Scott will wake up about 4:12 is when the alarm goes off, and he'll go to the gym.
I feel much better when I exercise, so I can work out from 5 to 6. I want to come back at that point and maybe have breakfast with the kids.
He makes sure that he takes the kids to school. He reads to the kids' classes. If we have teacher conferences, he's always there.
I try to explain to my kids and what I do for a living. And so the best way I could think about explaining it to them is that I get paid to give other people advice. And so my 12-year-old looks at me kind of funny and says, Dad, I don't know why anybody would pay you, to give advice because, nothing personal, but the advice that you give is really not very good.
He shows up with a list of tasks to get done that day, and he doesn't leave till the tasks are done.
He was really focused when he turned 40 to fulfilling this promise he had with his wife that there was going to be more of him around the house, and he did that by surrounding himself with individuals that he could count on.
He's also very creative. He's creative when it comes to marketing. He's creative when it comes to building solutions. He seems to consistently come up with answers that are sometimes out of the box, or maybe a new way to look at something or a new way to do something.
I met Scott through an employer. He was in doing a presentation. He was exactly what I was looking for. In fact, I walked up to him after the meeting and said, I want your very first opening, and we've worked together ever since.
The fact is everybody wants to feel like that somebody's thinking about us and paying attention to us and that thinks we're special. And if you can do that and you can touch somebody that way, again, that really firms up that relationship.
In fact, I have sat down with my children and explained to them that if I died, you can give anything up but Scott.
When I heard Scott talk, I was really impressed, and I went out on the break and talked to him and said, I want you.
I felt very comfortable with it. Just easy to talk to and definitely easy to understand.
I knew I was getting close to retirement, and I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I never knew when I got out of the tunnel. And Scott and the Ameriprise was able to convince me and Mary that we were out of the tunnel, and it's now our choice if I wanted to work or not.
I think the most important thing that I do for my clients is that I empower them to do the things that they should be doing otherwise. I empower them to know that they've got the security to go out and have fun.
Scott does a good job of balancing work and family life.
He's very disciplined in what he does, so he makes sure that if he has to leave early, that he's at work early.
Every season, no matter what sport they're in, I either want to be their coach or even manage their team because it forces me to get out of the office at a time that I probably should be getting out anyway and to do what I should be doing, which is spending time with my kids.
My dad and I spend a lot of time working on baseball, practicing, going to games.
And on the weekends, we usually go to batting cages and practice.
We practice wall ball and hitting because my favorite sport is baseball. I love you, Daddy!
So he spends a lot of time with the kids through their activities and then dinner time and when they go to bed.
And at the end of the day, I know that I've actually been able to impact somebody and hopefully make a difference in their life.
And then he wakes up and he does it again.
If I had to give one piece of advice, again, for other advisors, it's to work hard, stay very well organized, and to marry a very, very understanding spouse.
We make a really great team because we're both type A's, but we're both each other's rock. I help him, he helps me.